Let's talk about a universal experience, something that feels both magical and mystifying. A woman meets a man, and something clicks. A connection is made. And then, long after they've parted ways, he lingers. He occupies a space in her mind. She finds herself thinking about him while driving, while working, in the quiet moments before sleep. It's a constant, gentle hum in the background of her consciousness. Now, the big question is, what happens on the other side of that? When a woman can't stop thinking about a man, does anything actually happen to him? Is it just her own private experience? Or does it send ripples across the unseen spaces between them? The answer, rooted in psychology, energy, and the subtle laws of human connection, is a resounding yes. Something significant does happen. His reality is altered by the weight of her focus. It's not magic, it's a subtle science of the heart, and it typically unfolds in three distinct, powerful stages. Here are the three things that happen to him when you can't stop thinking about him. Thing number one, the subtle intrusion. He experiences unexplained thoughts of you. This is the first and most fundamental shift. Your persistent thoughts do not exist in a vacuum. Think of your mind as a radio transmitter, constantly broadcasting a signal on a specific frequency. That frequency is you and the essence of your feelings for him. When you think of him consistently, with emotional intensity, you are powerfully broadcasting that signal. His mind, whether he knows it or not, possesses a receiver. And when your signal is strong and consistent enough, his receiver begins to pick it up. This is why he will think of you at the most random, inexplicable times. He'll be in the middle of a business meeting, focused entirely on a graph or a quarterly report, and a clear, unbidden image of your face will flash in his mind. He'll be laughing with friends, and a snippet of a conversation you had will replay in his head. He'll hear a song on the car radio, not your song, just a song with a feeling that somehow connects to you, and suddenly, he's wondering how you're doing. He won't have a logical reason for it. He'll likely dismiss it, shrug it off as a random brain glitch. But if it keeps happening, a subtle intrigue begins to grow. It's the law of familiarity at work. The more a face or a name is presented to our brain, the more prominent and important it becomes. You are, through this constant energetic broadcasting, making yourself familiar and prominent in his psychological landscape. This is the foundation. You are carving out a neural pathway in his brain, making it easier and more likely for him to access thoughts of you. You are moving from being a person he knows to being a person who pops into his head. It's a subtle intrusion, but it's the crucial first step in altering his reality. He is no longer in complete control of his own mental space because a part of it is now, willingly or not, occupied by you. Thing number two, the emotional echo. He feels a pull or a sense of restlessness. Your thoughts are not just intellectual data, they are charged with emotion. When you think of him with longing, with joy, with curiosity, or even with sadness, you are not just sending a picture of yourself. You are sending a feeling. This is where things get profound. This emotional energy you are transmitting doesn't just give him a random thought. It seeks to create a matching feeling within him. It's an emotional echo. Your sustained focus begins to resonate with his own emotional core. This manifests in him as a feeling he can't quite name. A restlessness, a sense that something is missing. He might feel a sudden urge to reach out, to send a text, to check in. This is the pull. It's his subconscious mind responding to the energetic tug-of-war your thoughts are creating. He feels, on a level he may not understand, that he is being called upon. He might also experience mood shifts that seem to come from nowhere. A wave of nostalgia for no specific memory. A sudden surge of motivation to improve himself, to hit the gym, to clean his apartment, to organize his life. Why? Because your focused, positive energy, the energy of being cared for and thought of, can act as a catalyst. He feels, subconsciously, that he is being seen and valued, and this inspires him to live up to that invisible valuation. Conversely, if your thoughts are anxious, needy, or possessive, he will feel that, too. He might feel agitated, smothered, or a compelling need to create distance, even if he doesn't know why. The emotional quality of your thoughts directly influences the emotional response he experiences. This stage is less about him consciously thinking of you, and more about him feeling the effects of your thoughts. His heart is beginning to vibrate at the same frequency as yours. He is feeling your emotional state as if it were his own. This creates a powerful, invisible bond that goes far beyond simple memory. Thing number 3, the compelled action. He is driven to close the circuit. The first two things, the unexplained thoughts and the emotional pull, create a state of internal tension and disequilibrium for him. The human psyche seeks balance and resolution. It's incredibly uncomfortable to have persistent, unexplained thoughts and feelings about someone without any form of closure or connection. This discomfort is what leads to the third and most tangible thing that happens. He is compelled to take action. His subconscious mind is trying to close the circuit. The energy you are sending out is looking for a completion, a return path. The thoughts and feelings you've generated within him create a kind of psychic debt, and the only way for him to settle it is to make contact. This is why you will so often experience those out-of-the-blue moments. He will text you after a period of silence. He will call with a, "I was just thinking about you," or a flimsy excuse to start a conversation. He might bump into you somewhere he knows you frequent. He might even dream about you intensely and feel the need to tell you. This action is the physical manifestation of all the silent work your thoughts have been doing. It is the final proof that your focus has penetrated his world and altered his behavior. He is no longer a passive recipient. He is now an active participant in the connection you have been nurturing from afar. It's crucial to understand that the nature of his action depends on the man and the history. If the connection is positive, his action will be one of reconnection, a text, a call, a gesture of care. If the connection is fraught or he feels conflicted, his action might be one of finality, a message to leave him alone, a confrontation to break the tie. But in both cases, he is acting because the pressure of your focused energy has become too great to ignore. He is forced to do something to resolve the internal state that your thoughts have created. So, when a woman can't stop thinking about a man, she is not just spinning her wheels or wasting her emotional energy. She is initiating a silent, three-stage process that fundamentally alters his experience. First, she invades his mind with unexplained thoughts. Second, she resonates with his heart, creating a restless emotional pull. And third, she compels his will, driving him to take action to close the circuit. This is a profound demonstration of the power of the human heart and mind. Your thoughts are not insignificant. They are active, powerful forces that shape your reality, and, more importantly, they reach out to shape the reality of the one you think of. It is a responsibility and a power. Use it wisely, with positive intent and self-respect, for you are truly capable of touching a heart, even from a distance.